Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 43 of Walking with Jay. I'm your host, Jeremy Vincent Henry Larson. Switched the program to the mornings so that I could beat the heat. And it's actually pretty cool out here today, so I'm excited about it. One problem is that I left my selfie stick at work, I believe. I have no idea where I misplaced it, which is a travesty when you lose your production equipment, but I'm sure it'll turn up. So today you get the handheld version, up close and personal. You get to see that I haven't shaved in a couple of days, and you get to see the marks from my CPAP machine, which are always nice. You know, the CPAP machine is a wonderful machine that somebody invented to help me to deal with my sleep apnea. And what sleep apnea is, to my understanding, is that it's just your throat kind of blocks off when you sleep and causes you to stop breathing at night. And so that's not a good thing. I don't know how long I've had a CPAP. It's been quite a few years now, and I really love it. I can't sleep without it, so it's been a great investment for me. This is gonna be a tough episode because I'm gonna get an arm workout here without the selfie stick, because I'm having to hold my arm out in front of me. So it might be a shorter episode today. I don't know. Anyway, so what do we want to talk about today? Well, I'm here, I'm up. I got up early today, doing the walk. Yeah, and then the collar on this shirt has always been horrible, but it's the only one I could find this morning, so look at that. Ugly, I'll tell you. Anyway, so we're gonna keep going here. Episode 43, I believe, yeah, which isn't bad. I'm stacking up the numbers there as far as my little episodes here go, and it's also day 13 of my blood glucose fasting blood glucose challenge of trying to keep it under 100 in the mornings, and I'm doing pretty dang good with that. Blood glucose was 82 this morning, which is super. I couldn't be happier about that. I could be happier. I just need to work on it. Just kidding. Let's see. Yeah, so those interesting. I also started weighing myself too, not trying to really focus on losing weight right now, but trying more on focusing more on the blood glucose numbers than on losing weight. And so I didn't feel too bad this morning that my weight was exactly the same as yesterday, which was kind of weird. That's just a rare occurrence to have your digital scale read out the exact same numbers 2 days in a row. So yeah, anyway, I'm out here walking. I feel kind of empty and naked without my selfie stick. This feels kind of awkward. This feels kind of up close and personal, but hey, we'll just keep doing it. I can do this for 20 minutes. Anyway, I guess I better find a topic this morning, something I want to share. Let's see, what is on my mind? You know, I used to get up early in the mornings and do it was a writing exercise from the book called The Artist's Way by, I believe it was Julia Cameron. And the writing exercise is called Morning Pages. What you do is, the first thing you do right after you get out of bed, you have your notebook full of paper, and you go and you handwrite 3 pages of just free-form thought, just stream of consciousness thought. And there's an old tractor driving by and made me think of my good buddy Gene Boren. So how do you like that? Anyway, so the morning pages. Get up, right out of bed, when you're in that half asleep state, you just sit down and you write whatever comes to the top of your head for 3 pages. Stream of consciousness. You don't edit yourself as you're going. It's called the hot pen technique, and you just write, and you don't type it. You do it with a pen and paper, you know. And so the benefit of doing that is that it just allows you to get all of the mental clutter out really quickly. And so, well, actually it's not really quickly. It took me about 45 minutes to handwrite 3 pages. Reminds me of handwriting 3 pages back when Miss Benson wanted us to, every Thursday I believe it was, we had to do journaling in her class, and we have to write 3 pages. And I think it was 3 pages. Correct me if I'm wrong. So yeah, so I did this exercise for a long time, and I've done it periodically over the years, where I got up early, and that's what this reminds me of, is just getting up early and just saying whatever comes to mind. So I don't know how many benefits came out of it, because you're not even supposed to go back and read them, from what I understand, after reading only the first part of the book. But so what else do I want to say about it? Oh yeah, it surfaces up a lot of stuff though, you know, and I think that although it was a good thing, at the last time I tried it, I wasn't really in a good place to be doing it, I don't think, because maybe I was, but it did surface up a lot of negative stuff, because I wasn't very far along in my recovery from this last episode that I had of bipolar mania. And so when I was writing that stuff, it was surfacing a lot of old hurts and old pains and stuff like that. And I talked to my psychiatrist about it, and he's not really my therapist, so he just said that it would be better to have a therapist on board when you're doing an exercise like that, because it surfaced up so many painful memories and stuff like that. And so really, I'm not all about painful memories. I think that I don't know where I stand on all that. It's all part of a lot of what you focus on, you give power to. And so when you focus on all the negative things that have happened in your past, I think you give power to those things in your life. I mean, I'm not trying to say, well, maybe I am trying to say that you ignore the negative things in your past. I don't know. I don't have a philosophy on that yet. I really don't. All I know is that it was causing me pain at the time to dwell on the painful things of the past. And so it's almost like those wounds get you twice, you know, so, or more. So anyway, I'm just rambling this morning, talking about those morning pages. I think I might try them again sometime. I'd have to wake up even earlier now that I'm doing Walking with Jay AM here, staying away from the sprinklers. And yeah, so can I do this for 20 minutes? I don't know. I'm looking forward to having more and more guests on the show. I feel like when I have guests that I get to hear other people's stories, and sometimes my stories kind of bore me, so I can only imagine what they do for you. Anyway, okay, so the morning pages, good exercise. I think if I had to qualify them, I would give them 1 thumb up and 1 thumb down, Siskel and Ebert style, because I think they are good, because they help you, if you can allow them just to be what they're supposed to be, which is just to be a brain drain, just get everything out, all of your negativity and stuff out. But if you can't just do that and leave it behind, and it causes you to perseverate on it. That's a $5 word. If it causes you to ruminate and perseverate and think about all those negative things throughout your day, then I think it's not a positive thing. And you just got to be, hey, with every tool that I encounter, there are good sides and bad sides to it. So you have to take the good, you have to find what works for you, and sometimes things will work at some point in your life, and sometimes they will stop working, and so you got to get rid of them. I'm hoping this walking always works. 20 minutes a day. That's what I've heard is a recommended time, so that's why I'm doing my episodes here 20 minutes long, so that I encourage others to get out here and walk with me. Let's do this 20 minutes a day. I think that's pretty doable. Some people may not be, start with 1 minute a day. Build up to a minute 5 seconds the next day if you can, or what have you, just develop it, make a game out of it. Set some numbers, set some goals. I don't really have a goal for how long I'm going to be doing this. Hopefully I want to do this until I'm fully recovered from what? I don't know. Anyway, see, the old brain doesn't work as well in the morning. Of course, there's probably episodes of me walking at night where I babbled even more than this. So there you go. This is just very weird with the, yeah, we get different shots on this one. Look at this. Okay. Hi, you're walking with Jay. Good morning. Welcome. What do I want to accomplish today? Let me think of that. Yesterday, okay, so yeah, let's take a look at yesterday. I wanted to see how getting up early affected me, and this sure did affect me. I was very tired all through the day yesterday. I had digestional issues all through the day, and yeah, so I need at least 6 hours of sleep to function. I think I only got like 4.5 the night before, and that's not a thing that I want to create a pattern out of. So I went to sleep earlier yesterday. I think I got at least 6 hours last night, so I'm good with that. So I'm hoping that today's better. I did walk a little bit last night after 8 o'clock to see what it was like walking in those higher temperatures, and it wasn't too bad. So on Wednesday night, I'm supposed to have my good friend Chris Knowlton on the program, and so we're going to still do it around 8 o'clock. And I believe Thursday night I'm still going to do it around 8 o'clock with Kendall Hunt and Lee Ballou, the perennial favorite Mr. Lee Ballou. So we'll be doing that, and I think my voice sounds a little different in the morning. It feels like it sounds a little different. So hey, anyway, cool. Heard from Margie Enlow, and I think we're gonna try to get together and walk on Labor Day in Pioche, Nevada. So that'll be my first Walking with Jay in Pioche, and I look forward to walking and talking with her. What else? Yeah, she was pretty close friends with my sister Charlotte growing up, and Linda, I think, and so it'll be a blast to catch up with her and see how she's doing. What else? Yeah, if you want to join me on a walk of Walking with Jay, and if it's at all possible for us to do it, let's do it. Let's get the walk going, Yeah. I know Roger Dorman's going to come down and walk with us, and I forget who else, but we're just trying to keep this walking going. Hey, walk with me, keep me motivated, keep me doing this thing, because I feel like I've dropped some weight. My blood sugar numbers are down and way under control right now, and so I just need to maintain kind of the lifestyle that I've been living, and things should be fine. 15 minutes already, gosh. Not already. It seems like a long episode this morning. Content. Okay, let's talk about content a little bit. I just want to put out quality content. So, and I realize that your time is super valuable. I really do realize that. And I realize that there is tons of information out there. So I should be a little more well prepared for this Walking with Jay so that I don't waste your time with a bunch of ums and ahs. And so maybe I'll work on. I'm just so busy. I really am so busy that I don't have time to really prepare. Anyway, so I don't know. I'm just kind of thinking through this Walking with Jay business. What do I want to do? I mean, I can make it like a variety show and juggle as I'm walking, have someone else hold the selfie stick. I don't know. So what are we doing? We're just out here. We're out here doing the walk, right? You don't have to second guess everything, Jeremy. Geez, just get out here and do the walk. Talk while you walk. Put it online. That's all there is to it. That's the formula. Do the walk, talk while you walk, put it online, and when people comment, you respond to their comments, and you enjoy, you engage in a conversation with people, because it encourages you when they comment on your stuff, and it may encourage them to engage in that conversation. And so that's the formula. That right there is the formula. So I'm not going to mess with it too much on this Walking with Jay stuff. Seems to be having a good effect on people, and so yeah. Anyway, this morning you kind of get a verbal look at what the morning pages was like written wise. You get just that verbal spewing forth of whatever's on the top of my head. And I do that, I've done that with Walking with Jay before. In fact, most of the episodes are like that, but in the evenings I've had time throughout the day to get my thoughts structured and socially appropriate. And it's just a different experience than when you're just getting out of bed and coming on a walk. So anyway, thank you for joining me. It's a fine morning here in sunny St. George, Utah. The highs are going to be up in the 105s, I think, today, maybe 115. I don't know. Like I said, I'm usually pretty terrible with numbers, so when people ask me how high the temperature was, I really don't know, because I don't pay enough attention to lock those digits in my brain. So maybe that's one thing I can work on is my ability to remember numbers. I don't know. I do remember that my blood sugar was 82 this morning. That was really important to me. But I don't remember what I weighed, what the number was on the scale. So there you have it. I guess you remember what's important to you in life. And what's important to me right now is to keep those blood sugars under control. I'm going to be weighing my food. I weigh everything that I eat on most days to make sure that I have a record of exactly what I did to maintain to get those low glucose numbers, fasting glucose numbers. Well, I'm kind of winded already. It's about ready to head home, so I'm going to turn around here and head in that direction. Good walking with you this morning. I don't know if this is a great episode or not. I never do. But hopefully you get a couple of things out of it. Number one, try that writing exercise if you want. It's called Morning Pages. And you can just jump right out of bed and handwrite 3 pages and see what comes out of it. I would recommend that if you're really struggling right now emotionally, it might not be the best time to start it. Wait until you're maybe feeling good, feeling well to start it. But if you're not really struggling emotionally right now, it might be a good exercise to start. What else? Yeah, keep walking 20 minutes a day. That's all you need to do is 20 minutes a day. I think it'll give you a boost in your life. Anyway, if you like the content that I'm sharing, please like and share and do all of those things on Facebook and YouTube, and please subscribe. I'm trying to get my subscription numbers up, and it jumped quite a bit yesterday. I don't remember the exact numbers, but quite a few people subscribed yesterday, and I really appreciate that. And so it helps me to deliver quality content, if this is what you call it. I don't mean to sound boastful or anything like that. Anyway, the longer I stretch this out, the more ridiculous things I will say. So I'm going to go ahead and close it up and wish you a good day, and I love you, and keep walking with Jay. Take care. Bye.